Okay, so after having talked it over with my nephew, he's recommend. We've decided to start off um, on what is it? Verdante. So, like I say, I recommend before you kind of start up, getting some of these mods. Planet Balancer will definitely make some things different by the time you get to the end game. So, if you don't have that in, it will maybe cause some differences in the game. So, we're going to play on survival. And having talked with him, we have decided that we're going to try going on Verdant. Now, the some of the attributes that kind of I think would be fun to work with. So we're going to go with this as our coordinates. It's the Lush A2057761713-0. So this gives us volcanoes, which are always, I think, fun to kind of deal with. I on my one playthrough was playing with what was it? Petroleum boilers, and you can also play with things like sour gas boilers. Um, these are things that I suspect a lot of people already know how to use. But it was kind of my first playthrough, so it was a lot of fun to kind of go through all of that. We also have geodes, which I'm not exactly sure what geodes do. So we will find out what they do. So apparently it's large caches of rare metals that have been deposited around this asteroid. So let's go ahead and start the game. We've got to go through the beginning part here. Freezing ice formations and baking multi-layer gases, superheating the gases, vacuuming out the vacuum, burying precious ore, excavating tunnels, establishing personal boundaries. It seems that this takes the longest. I don't know why personal boundaries are so important in this game, but apparently we need them quite a bit. So let's take a look. Adding oxygen. Oh, there's again always too much, so they have to remove. It would be nice to have a lot of oxygen. Uh, get some space flora and stuff. Releasing the wildlife, etc. Building some suspense, and we have our space adventure ready to go. All right, so uh, the one mod that I kind of added was one that allows you to help select your starting duplicants. It's a pain in the butt to try to get these guys the skills you want, and frankly, I would roll forever to get what I'm looking for. So, in order for this to use this one, you kind of click over here, you choose kind of the main skill you want. Um, from what I've tried out, from what I've tested, which has not been as much as many people, I am sure, two diggers and a researcher are great. So I'm gonna roll till I have excavation of 7, 2 excavation 7s, 2 science of 7s, and then I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to modify some things here. So I want to have, let's see, I want mole hands so that they are a really good, um, really good um, digger. Vomit is fine. I'm okay with that. And sticker bomber, sure, why not? We'll go with this. I want to again go with mole hands. Yokel is okay, but I think what I want to do is I want to go with. Let's see here. Nope. Let's go with gastrophobia. Sure. And then we got researcher, and I'm going to go with quick learner. Um, I don't know that they really need these all that much. However, it does give them a bit of a, and we'll do pacifist. Sure, why not? Ugly crier, balloon artist. I've got a sticker bomber, 2 sticker bombers, a balloon artist. What? I wonder. I don't really know what these all do. Super productive, balloon artist, sparkle streaker. We'll do that. Why not? And the luckiest cantaloupe. I kind of like that as a name. For well, what do I want to have as my starting duplicants names? Um, let's see here. Um, this is always a bit of a challenge. Let's start off. We will have. How about this? We'll go with data. We will have. Um, uh, let's see. Jord. No, no. Yeah, Jordy. I think that's how you spell it. I'll have to double check that one. And we'll have our fearless leader, Mr. Pickard. we'll probably be going into a whole bunch of different people in this from Star Trek. I enjoy this. Oh, let's change it to the unlucky Enterprise. Oops. Do. The unlucky Enterprise. We'll do that, and we will embark on our journey. All right, so here we are. We are getting into our base, and we have our starting information. I have awoken at the target location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it is imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. All right, so um, first thing, we're going to pause it. There's a couple things I want to do. So I'm going to set my priorities. I'm going to set this to up and up, and up and up. And I don't want these two to do any research, so I'm going to take those and put them, to put that completely down like that. We will have you have less priority on your building and digging. We'll have a higher priority on your researching. Um, Attacking doesn't really matter. So we'll have that. Um, Now, let's take a look around. We have just one thing of water. Hopefully there is more, because that is not a lot of water to handle. I'm sure there's probably a bunch more in other places. However, at this point in time, I don't know where I will be finding all of my water. So, which direction do I want to dig? Do I want to dig that way, or do I want to dig that way and start my outhouses? Which direction do I want to go? I think I want to go this way for my outhouses. So we'll go this way. We'll dig out a little ways this way. I think I'm going to put my ladder system about. Let's see here. Dunk. Start it there. So we'll have my three there, like that. I like three as my area. We'll put a door here when it comes to a door there, and we can go over there. So we will start digging, I guess that way. I'm going to have to dig all the way over here though. This is going to be a bit of a problem. I might not get to my um, what is it? My beds today. However, I will deal with my first priority. So priority one is getting out to getting some outhouses. That is kind of always your priority number one because otherwise your duplicants will be will be peeing everywhere and it just causes a mess and there's germs everywhere. You really want to kind of avoid that as much as possible. So now that we have kind of enough space stuff built, I'm going to take and make some wash basins. So right here is going to be where the door is going to be. I'm going to put two of them in and we will take and do plumbing and put two outhouses here, one and one. Looks like I'm going to have to build a tile there to hold it up. Now, let's see here. Maybe it would have been a good idea to have built that way instead. Oh well. Too late now. We will see how it goes. We'll dig all the way over to here. Dig down that much. No, hold on here. We will cancel that. Go cancel. Yeah, cancel. I said cancel. I thought I said cancel. Here we go. And we're going to take a ladder. We're going to take the ladder down a little bit. Hello, ladder. There we go. Going to take a ladder there. Gee, come on. There we are. Cancel and plumbing. And we're going to put not a bottle up to your pitcher pump right there. Hopefully that will get all built before I get the chance to move on. I'm going to put that on a priority of. We'll finish this up first. Once I've kind of got my first one, then I'm going to put that on a priority 6, I think, all of this over here, just to make sure that that speeds up as much as possible. Actually, don't really care. Let's go like this so that it's that stuff there. We're not going to necessarily get everything there. It's going to kind of prioritize, hopefully, the bottom part here, build all that up quickly, so that I can get that nice tasty water underneath there. I do hope there's more water kind of starting up here. I will be needing a fair bit of that as time goes on. Is this more of my starting biome? I don't really know. I've never played on this Verdante before. And I'm going to put these on a 6 so that those get done quickly. I'm going to put this on a 6 as well just because running out of the ability to use the washroom is never a good thing. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to go move up that way with my ladder so that I can start working on my housing. Now, you'll notice that what I've done is I've put down 3 spots here. So I think some people do 2. I like 3 because I can have my ladder, I can have a pole, and then if I want to, I can then put in some sort of I can put in the transit tubes if I like to. They become useful kind of later on, just for moving around. And I'm going to go and make a very low level um, room here. I will move it up to 4 eventually here. For now, I'm just going to see if I can get all of these built in, and I'm going to use some tiles there and there. And I'll have, oh, I've got igneous rock. That's always fun. All right, so here we go. See how far along I can get in this. I've got maybe enough time to get through and get my beds made. If I don't get the beds made, though, however, I am not too concerned. If they, I can handle them with a sore back for a day or a little bit more than a day. The big thing is though that you get those, get this in first, because they will be causing all sorts of messes later on. And maybe I'll put a pneumatic door here and there, and I'll put one there. And if I have enough time, I will have everything built, and everything will be fine. I will actually have my room bonuses. Now, room bonuses are quite nice. They add morale to your duplicants, which affect how many skills they're able to use. These skills aren't necessarily like +2 construction isn't necessarily the greatest thing. However, if you get improved construction, sorry, rather, some of these things that you add in there, like firm material digging, abyssalite mining, and diamond obsidian mining, these things become very useful as we progress through the game. So let's get all of that made. And actually, we're actually, well, we're well ahead of where I was expecting to be at the moment. So let's try and actually, while we're at it, this is actually going quite quickly. Kind of my second priority always is to build my power. And I'm going to build a manual generator. I'll put it here. I'll put some batteries. Well, here's the thing. This oxalate is going to be problematic eventually here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually tile here and here. I will remove those tiles later on. But what will happen is my duplicants will get stuck and not be able to leave there. So for now, let's build that there. Wire those like that. Ooh, I cannot build that. Oh, have I not gotten any? Oh, I don't have enough. So I'll need to dig out a bit more of this aluminum. My last build I wasn't using aluminum, I was using copper. Oops, and did I change my oh, hold on here. Scheduling. Did I schedule? Oh, I have not scheduled. Okay. Scheduling, important. I probably should have done this a little bit sooner. However, I forgot. So what we'll do is I'll add 3 schedules. I think I purposely avoided doing the scheduling earlier because I don't want one of my duplicates to fall asleep. So I'm going to change the work time to there. I'm going to change the bedtime to, hold on, downtime. Do downtime first, then we'll do bedtime of 2. Now apparently I do not need to worry about more than 2 slots in bedtime. So we'll take and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll change this to that. Change that to, oops, hold on. Oop, we'll go there. Downtime, downtime, and we'll have 2 bedtime slots. 1, 2, and then we will do the same thing. We will, except this time we will go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll set 2 downtime slots. As time goes on, I will need add more downtime slots, as that will be important. However, for now, that doesn't matter. I will put, we'll put Jordy here. We'll put Picard there, and we might even be able to get a little bit of research done already. So we'll put data on the last one and see if that is able to happen. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, hold on. I will need to dig out these 2 slots there. I won't need those particularly at the moment. And research here. Come on. There we go. Nope. Apparently still not ready. Research station. We'll put that there. Perfect. And let's get a wire. Move the wire over. And they will get some power into there. And let's take a look. And we have already, within our first cycle, we actually have everything we need to kind of get this colony started. So, research. Which ones do I use first? Now, from what I can tell, it's always too close. Okay, it's always too close at the beginning. I'm always kind of partial to the food production, so I like to get at least this far into food production, so we can start building algae terrarium. Well, actually, no, not algae terrarium. It's the planter boxes that I really want, and we'll do a mess table because I want to work towards that Great Hall bonus. So I'll get that. I get the I get the mess table. After that, I'm going to go to employment so we can get a water cooler. That'll be my kind of recreational area of that, and then I want a flower pot, and then that will be my my mess room. Okay, so we've got that all set up. Um, yeah. So we got research, and we might be able to actually get some research started. Is that going to happen? Come on, data. You're gonna go. Hey, there we are. We have some research started already on day one, which is actually quite impressive. Oops, before I forget, um, always set this to one direction, otherwise they're washing their hands twice, and there's no need for that. So we will have them going just to the right. So they come in, they won't wash their hands, but when they leave, they will wash their hands because we want to avoid germs as much as possible. They don't really do anything bad. However, um, germs aren't necessarily a terrible, terrible thing. However, they do help. Germs do eventually cause you some issues. They will cause you to. Your duplicates will be throwing up all over the place and they'll get sick, and it reduces their ability to kind of work well. Okay, so let's see here. Um, I need to do some exploring here. Okay, we have a bit of salt water there, so there's more water. It's just a matter of finding it all. Gonna move up a bit. I'm gonna move. It looks like the starting biome is over this direction. There's a slime biome there. For the moment, I think I want to avoid that. Just for slightly a bit of time here. And let's go down a bit, see where that takes me. This actually, I think this was probably the better direction because otherwise I'm having to go directly into that slime biome, and I'm not wanting to deal with that quite yet. So let's. I always, you know what? I find trying to get all of these ladders to go in a straight line always a problem. So I am oftentimes having to snip off a little section like that when I'm going through. And let's build up a ways. Let's just see what we can see if we move up and over. And we'll start kind of going wide as well. It looks like I've got another slime biome over that direction there. Yep, I see some slime. Okay, so this looks like my area. We've got granite here, so this is, I'm not going to be able to dig there. We've got sedimentary rock, sand, granite is up there, so this is going to be another spot where I'm going to get stuck. So kind of, I think, here, up there a bit, down here a bit, avoiding that, moving over that way. Well, haven't tried this map before, or this setup map before. I'm not sure why I ended up with aluminum rather than copper in my starting biome. I started with copper in my last game, and I started with aluminum another game. I think is that maybe the geodes coming in to play, or is there some other reason why? Maybe Verdante just gives you aluminum rather than copper. Now, from what I understand, aluminum is a bit more conductive. Let's take a look. What does aluminum give you? It is a thermal capacity of, specific heat capacity of 0.910, and that gives thermal conductivity. So it will conduct heat very well, but it doesn't have a ton of heat that it will hold in. I think that's, if I'm understanding the game mechanics right, it's quite possible that I am. I don't know. Oh, there was some more water. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to get this water to go down there somehow, probably just like that. That means that it's going to be a little bit of a pain once I get over there to, I'll kind of get stuck with my ladder. My ladder will have to move over or something. But for the moment, I think I like where I think I like where I put my ladder. I don't want to put it over here if I can avoid a slime biome for the moment. Okay, let's just take a look at what we've got here. I'm gonna try to uh, cut out as much of this biome as I possibly can. Eventually here, for the first bit, I'm going to get, oops, research. Is there, what's going on over there? I'm noticing that he's getting a little bit of a, Oh, okay, this is a piece of carbon dioxide right there. Ooh, this is just, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so what I've got to do is I've got to move and build those, deconstruct these tiles, so I can clear out that carbon dioxide, because my duplicant is getting a little bit, he's not suffocating, but he's definitely having to hold his breath a little bit, I suspect, when he's there. There's still plenty of oxygen I don't have to deal with. Hopefully this will move some of that. Uh, yeah, it's starting to move. Perfect. Alright, so let's take a look. And we have this. Another slime biome. Lots of slime. Slime, 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 slime. Okay, so think if I can move this over to there somewhere, maybe board that up and then I can have. I don't have to necessarily go through that. Okay, good. Alright, so oops, already done. So let's take a look. Has he done the both researching there, or has he just done the one? Oh, he's already done the, wow, that was quick. Apparently I don't have any sound on. Why do I not have sound? Let's take a look. Do I have my sound off? Audio, yes. Because I cannot hear what's going on. There we go. Should have been able to hear that. Unfortunately, I suspect the game sound is not going to be kind of cutting through. I'm kind of doing this very ghetto for my first attempt here at streaming. I'm using headphones and I think a reasonably okay microphone. Hopefully it comes across not too bad. So yeah, it's everything going fairly slow. Maybe they're not moving particularly quickly. Maybe I have it on not as fast as it could possibly be. Oh, well. Let's take a look here. Cool steam vent. Oh, that is definitely going to be another source of water. What's the temperature coming out at? 110 degrees. So, it's a bit hot to, it's a bit hot for, let's take a look. How is it possible? Ooh, I can get in there without having to deal with any slime. That is going to be quite useful. I've got some thimble weed seed there, so that will be useful when I get to the point where I am ready. Oops, and we have time for some research. Okay, so let's take a look. And let's get the flower pot there. And where do I want to set up my food? Oops, come on. Oh, there we are. This is all granite, so I'm not going to be able to get past here for a little bit until I have another. So, kind of my limits. Where are my limits here? Okay. So, that's going to be a very interesting starting. It's a very interesting starting kind of size. All right, so that's. I kind of did it as much as I could have done that second cycle there. Let's take a look here. Let's just dig out a whole bunch. I'm just going to dig out absolutely everything I possibly can. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much there. Tiles or ladders? I think tiles is going to be better off initially, at least. Though I am going to maybe go and put in shoot, I'm out of metals. Where's my metals? I need more metals. There's metal there. There's not a lot of metal so far. Metal has been hard to come by so far, apparently. Oops, cancel those. This will preserve my room bonus. I put pneumatic door here. Perfect. Alright, so let's take a look and at least that space there. Yeah, let's start taking out absolutely. Now, it seems to me that the best way, at least as far as I've seen so far, the best plan is to dig out as much of the starting ramp as you possibly can, because you get muckroot, and it kind of excellent fruit as well. Okay, yes. So the muckroot will actually help you out with I can harvest those. Interesting. I haven't used those before. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, the muckroot will help you out with all sorts of things. It's kind of an early starting food. You don't need to really deal with it too much. Excuse me. Yeah. So here we go. Got my research coming along nicely. I'm going to build that. Oops. You know, I find it so hard. Okay, so we have this. I don't know that I'm quite ready to figure out where exactly all of my all of my food is going to go. But Excuse me. That great hall is quite nice to have. So for the moment, let's build a mess table here. Just get that ready to go. So we'll put maybe 4. And we'll put a water cooler in here. We'll put a flower pot here, and then all that will get made, and I will have a great hall once I put some pneumatic doors here. So just to get that bonus going fairly early, and let's go from there. What do I want to do for research? I should have done that immediately. Oh well. Advanced research is always useful. Real toilets are always great. Actually, if I splits down to there and seal that off, because but that is going to I will have a bit of scalding, but I do have to deal with this water because I do want to move that somewhere over, maybe to there. Okay, so for my next research, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is not medicine, because that is never fun, or not particularly useful initially. Let's go this way. I can replace my 2 regular batteries with a smart battery, or sorry, jumbo battery, because it's a little bit better. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just leave it as is. It doesn't really matter at this point in time. Okay, so a flower. I'm going to put a mirth leaf seed in there. Does not really matter what kind of seed it is. At this point in time, I am just trying to get myself the overlay for. Oops. If these floors get built, I will actually have that. So, oops, and I can get a duplicate. Let's see what I get for a duplicate. So, choose a duplicate. Most people really do not want that. Biohazardous, I could live with that. He's got farming. Agriculture is useful. Buff strength. Alright, so we have our next duplicant. We will make him. Well, if he is biohazardous, then I think we need to make him Barkley. Because Barkley in TNG, he was very kind of, he did not handle germs well. So we will have Barkley. Welcome, Lieutenant Barkley, to our map. Now, we will have you as a, let's see here, skills. Whoops. Let's see. Let's go to Barkley. We have a skill here already. Live as agriculture. Maybe what I will do is I will put that into farming, so then I can maybe start getting critter ranching fairly quick. So far I have not seen any hatches. Hopefully there are hatches on this map. I've not seen, the only thing I see is shine bugs. Hopefully there are, oh, we have some pips. Hopefully there are some hatches somewhere. Then again, I have not really been paying attention to what is going on at nighttime, so that likely means, oops, hold on here. Let's see here. Harvest. Enable harvest. Let's go harvest everything that I possibly can, because I need food. I will want food as much as possible, so everything will get harvested. I don't know. I've never used arbor trees. I have no idea what to even do with them. We will see what happens. Okay, so, I think what I'm going to do is I definitely want to get that thimble reed over there, because once I get that thimble reed, I can have some better toilets. That would be, I can kind of dump all of the polluted water into there, and to get thimbleweed as well, which is always wonderful to have. So digging, oops, looks like I just finished up researching, and we'll go and we'll dig out all of that, and let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go, and this is going to be my next level, so I will start that once. I don't know that harvesting all of that stuff is particularly useful. Okay, so let's take a look here. Do I have a great hall? I have a mess hall. How can we only have a mess hall? Because I do not have... Let's put a priority 6 on that so that it happens sooner rather than later, and I will have a great hall. And, oh yes, disable that building, because I do not need my duplicants to be using a whole bunch of water in that spot there. Okay, so, keeping on going here. Let's take a look at what is going on. So, it is nighttime. Still not going to have that. Oh, come on. I want that myth. Come on. Plant that seed. Oh, you're going to need it instead. Alright, well, oh, I do have a hatch. Wonderful. So I can start some hatch farming. Once I have a rancher, which could take a little bit of time here. that is going to be the plan. So, yeah, one of the things about this game is that I make a lot of temporary structures, a lot of temporary things kind of get built, and then I kind of move on from there. And hey, there we are. Okay, so we now have a what? This is miscellaneous room. Ah, there we are. It is now a great hall. There we have a great hall. That will give me a bonus, morale bonus of +6, which is great. What happened here? Okay, hold on here. What happened? How come I no longer have a barracks? Ah, okay, so I've gone a little bit too far. So if I go to there, okay, so I can have a maximum of 16 tiles at 4 high. So I'll put 2 of these there. I'll maybe keep going until I run into that granite, and then I'll have to stop. But I can keep on digging a little bit further and just see what goes on. Once this is all done, this should go back to being a... Hello? Is that not right? Hold on, did I miscalculate? So this is 4 high by 16. That should be 64, right? Is that correct? It can be 64 tiles. What is the problem? Why is this not going to be a room size? 64 tiles? Ah, what? What happened to all my beds? Did I just deconstruct them? How did I do that? That is so weird. Alright, so we will have 4 beds in here. Well, you know, might as well fill the whole thing up. And then I won't have to... How did those beds disappear? What happened? I have no idea what I did. Weird. That is so odd. This game. Sometimes you do something and you have no idea what happened. So let's see. Is that going to fix it up? And yes, there we are. Okay. Perfect. 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 We're all good. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Alright. Now I have a whole bunch of oxyferns. I don't really know what to do with them. I suspect probably the best idea is to make a farm at the bottom of my base and just put them there. That'll help kind of improve my oxygen production. I wonder, what is the rate for these things? How much oxygen do they produce? They produce, how much oxygen? 7.8 grams of oxygen. I have, how much does he take? A duplicant takes how much oxygen? I really should know this. I haven't played, you know, I haven't been playing this long enough to really know this. However, let's see. Exhaling 2,000 milligrams of CO2, inhaling 100 grams of O2. So this thing here, it will. How much will it exhale? It emits, I don't know if this is the maximum amount, but it is 7.83. Give me one. In order to sustain them all, I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need what? 3 per duplicant times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, so 13 or so, because it's a little bit more. 13. So how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, not quite enough, but you know what? If I can do that, that avoids using a bit of algae, and that might, that might be useful later on. Because I do want to, I think I want to get into some Paku farming. Oh, 12. No, well, how many? 1, 2, I lost track. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do I have 13? Oh, interesting. 1, 2, one more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 14. Huh. So, I could start up a... down here somewhere, so I can start up a oxylite farm. Anyway, so, this is kind of cycle 4. You can kind of get the gist of some of the things that I'm looking at. But yeah, cycle 4, I've got my 4 duplicants. I've kind of got an idea of how I'm going to handle my early oxygen production. I don't think it'll actually be quite enough, so I'll probably want to put in a... what is it? Probably want to put in a... where is it? The... what is it? Oh, no, I already... you start off with a oxygen diffuser at some point. Let's take a look first of all before I move on. What have I got for? I've got a bunch of aluminum. Ooh, I've got igneous rock coming out of my ears. That's gonna last quite a while. I think it's gonna be my main building material for a chunk of this game. Got lots of liquid water, consumable ore, not a lot of coal. I'm gonna have to get into hatches probably fairly quickly. Yeah, I basically do not have much in the way of fossil. Already fossil. Oh, that's always useful. Um, really? Ah, where's my coal? Where's consumable ore? Oxylite? No, is it consumable? Or is that what it is? I can never remember with these things. These overlays. Nope. Must not be that. Is it that? Jeez, if that's all the, if that is all the coal that I have, that is not a good sign. Cultivatable soil. Nope. Phosphorite. Well, let's take a look. There's got to be, maybe it's not minerals. No. It's granite, sedimentary rock, fossil. Yeah, I think I might be out of luck when it comes to. Is it organic? This can't be organic. That's not. Slime and algae. Yeah, definitely not that. Cultivatable soil. Definitely not that. You can't cultivate anything in there. Ah, so you're trying to tell me that I do not have almost any coal in this map. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. So, however, I do have a lot of arbor seeds. Arbor acorns. And those, if I recall, I can use that to use a wood burner. Have not tried the wood burning yet. However, that might be my only option for this early game here. Okay, let's take a look. Where is, so natural gas. I can get natural gas oil refinery. Nope, not that one. Where do, oh, sorry. Coal generator and wood burner. Okay, so burns rubber to produce electrical power, produces carbon dioxide and heat. Hatches they need. What do hatches live on? Let's see here. Double checking my information here. So we go into here. Hatches. Not necessarily the best way to figure this out. So hatches. Let's see. Sage hatch. Yeah. I think to go from, I'm gonna have to double check, but I think to go from a regular hatch. Stone hatches. Do I have? I do not have any sedimentary rock yet. Where can I find sedimentary rock? Let's take a look. So we have minerals, granite, sedimentary rock. Okay, so I can get some, but I've really got to go through granite first. Boy, oh, this map is maybe not the easiest to deal with. However, I think that is, part of the challenge of the game is trying to kind of adapt to the map that you kind of are given. All right, well, with having kind of gotten the ball rolling, I'm going to stop it there. I'll probably post this video hopefully in the next day or so, and if you're watching, to my nephew, if you're watching this video, which I assume you probably will end up watching it at some point, this is kind of where I've gotten up to. This is kind of 4 cycles in. If you kind of follow along with me, using the same seed, you should do well and get kind of get yourself a nice setup. I think for next session, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I really want that thimbleweed seed. So I think I'm gonna go down into there and start building that thimbleweed. Working towards getting that thimbleweed seed. Probably will get scalded a little bit as I'm getting over there, but I will probably, at least initially, I'll have to seal this off because I will have no way to deal with the extreme heat from there, and I really would like to have my base not full of steam. Though, can I? Ooh, okay. I think before I go into that, I think the next research that I'm going to want to get into is, where is it? Oh, is it? How far away is it? I wanted to go for some insulated tiles because, yeah, if I don't do insulated tiles first, what'll probably happen? Oh, that's a ways in. Temperature modulation. So, hmm, a little ways. We'll do advanced researching. That will be next. All right. That we'll do with advanced researching. Then we'll go to temperature modulation so I can get some insulated tiles to cap off that steam vent for the moment, because I do not want to deal with that much heat. Yet, what is the water at here? 22 degrees. If I go down there, I'll have to see how much water there is over there. Might be useful to go in there and start. Put this water over there. That'll reduce the temperature. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this kind of first preliminary video. Hopefully it will be useful, helping you figure out how to play this game a little bit better. And take care. We will talk to you. We'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye bye.